Welcome back to Face of the Franchise, Season 1, Episode 8 now. We'll be taking on the Cleveland Browns in Cleveland and the Philadelphia Eagles at home. Just try to get everything set up there, guys. So how's everyone doing tonight? Thank you for stopping in. And let's get this game on the road here, shall we? We'll work on some different uniforms today. We'll go with the orange for the Browns. There we go. And for the Dolphins. Excuse me. Sorry for the late streaming today. It's just been one of those days today where I very much haven't been feeling good and slept almost all day. So now I'm going to be up all night. Not good. So I figured I'd rock out a few episodes here.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, you know the folks in the dog pound, they live for games like this. Snowy conditions here at First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Hi again, everyone, with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed a little bit, but you're really buoyed by what your offense is doing.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, the beat goes on, doesn't it? A perfect 10-0 to start the campaign.
And it's a good locker room to be in, too. Guys don't show up on game day hoping to win. They expect to win. And so far, they've yet to have a letdown.
Oh, there's the Browns out on the outside looking in. All right, down 7-0 already. So halfway through.
And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0.
You want me to get Jakeem Grant his 12th touchdown here, okay? Well, let's see if he's out in the field on that. And he is not, so it's like that may be impossible. Doesn't look good.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
But we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Second and long. And he's going to keep it here. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3.
Good start to the season. this game.
They're going to look to throw.
Whoa.
Throw there going to be incomplete.
Terrible.
Greedy
Terrible.
Williams, the rookie out of LSU, there to knock it away. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
It's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Wow. What the heck?
Fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. So certainly an interesting call
This is
there
not
to go
starting
for
off
it.
good.
And it'll be a
Ooh, this could be an uphill battle, I see.
The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter.
Not looking good for the
They
Raiders.
run with a former Eagle and Dolphin, Jay Ajayi.
63.
And that one
What's up with the blocking, buddy?
as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up
This is
right now.
not
The
starting out to be
defense, they're
good
doing
here.
their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
23 yards the pick up there.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
All right. Well, play actually pass here should help us out.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to loft one deep over the middle.
What is up with the passing today? Holy Toledo.
Oh, they took a shot there on
what is going on?
To be the final play of this first quarter. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL
what is the deal
on
today
EA Sports.
with the passing? Holy shit,
They run with Ajayi. And brought down, but able to get it to
I guess it's going to be a running game here today, folks.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
I'm okay with the call there. In fact, I actually like it. I know they're down a couple of scores, but the running game worked in that situation. I would continue to go in that direction.
I'm not understanding what's going on.
Here's Ajayi.
Parker, why'd you leave your guy, man?
And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Dolphins have a first down.
I might end up losing this game.
Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Now the former fourth-round pick, it's Kalen Ballage.
Hey,
he's
Am,
brought
how you
down
doing,
just
dude?
outside of the 10 at the 11. The tackle made by the linebacker, Joe Schobert.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Ballage. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. They'll look to throw. The quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The gain of 5 that time gives him the conversion and makes it first and goal.
Let's see how much this works out here.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way in.
There we
He's
go.
got it. Touchdown.
You guys talk
Dolphins.
touchdown this season.
Jakeem Grant with touchdown number 12 on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man.
We missed extra point. Are you kidding me?
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over.
Right here.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going deep here. He's got a man. Complete.
Can't hold me back forever, Cleveland.
10. And all the way
Can't hold me back forever.
Touchdown. Devontae Parker, his 17th touchdown now on the season, as his guys are back within a single score.
Why would you press him as it's...
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch?
All right. Can we tie
So
it
the
up here
football
for
will be at
halftime?
the 25-yard line as this
46
offense gets
seconds to go,
set to
75
take
yards.
over.
We've done it before. There's just one play. Do it again. Might be what Wilson here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a completion to Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll drop the throw. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
But that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Switch forward.
So now 3rd and 10, a big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
Parker streaking on the right.
He'll look to throw. It's complete to Grant. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
No.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They'll throw now on the final play. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl quarterback Denzel Ward. Parker unable to get that one.
How? Man, I cut right in front of me.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half.
Safety there.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at New Era Field just outside of Buffalo. And this one already a 2-touchdown game as they've just gone to halftime. Josh Allen with 3 touchdown passes.
And you luck on the Broncos.
From there, we head over to the Windy City.
Wow.
Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And right now, they have the lead over the visiting New York Giants. Mitchell Trubisky has thrown a touchdown pass there.
No, that can't be the real Trubisky.
Finally, we finish at MetLife Stadium to see what's going on with the Jets. And that game's gone to the half, all even at 10-10. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The lake effect snow set to continue for the second half of action as we are back underway.
Let me just set this up here. Back to how it was. yards per catch. Okay.
Down.
Do we get one for a touchdown? That'd be interesting, wouldn't it?
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let one go deep for Parker. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
200 for a catch.
Devontae Parker, his second TD of the game and 18th of the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Solid response that time by a young quarterback.
All right, gentlemen, let's go out there and get our first lead of the game.
Right now, we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. They'll start out on the ground with a Johnny. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17.
A little bit more 10 yards.
Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle.
Not bad at all.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
62. I could do off that. 10 yards from Curry, Ellie.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's a Johnny. Room here to run.
Go.
Breaks Jay, and Jay's going to go. The 20, 10. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown.
Oh, boy. I got to see a replay of that one. Wow.
As they have taken the lead.
The whole thing.
And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because
I
his
would
yards
say
per
probably at
carry
least
went
4 or
up
5 local tackles on
right?
that.
Big-time jaunt.
Interesting. That's a nice one. Nice run there.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They run again with Ajayi.
Oh, come on now.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Oh, I picked. Wasn't paying attention.
This is Ajayi. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
Ooh.
And that one knocked away and incomplete.
Nice read there.
Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the 4th.
Nice turn of events.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, right call play.
Because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly. That leads to a play-action sack. He's going to float this one deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
That's what I'm talking about.
Jakeem Grant with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Back to throw. Caught by Wilson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Look at me. Go. One down.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. It's caught inside the 25. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 36 yards on the play. And that's now 2 big catches on this drive for him.
You know, the NFL keeps talking about the possibility of using video for coaching on the sidelines. That's not approved yet, but you can still use pictures. They've got to send this picture down to their defense and say, you see him? Cover it.
Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Myles Garrett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. 2nd and 11. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another first down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Well, I was hoping to look for the fullback.
They come out here in the eye. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
Damn.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay.
I get for looking for a play. It's okay.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Well, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Albert Wilson, the intended receiver there, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal. Here's 2nd and 8. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Denzel Ward, Pro Bowler as a rookie there to bat that one away.
All defenders get tired of hearing about their lack of hands and why they're playing defense instead of offense, but in this situation, it was the hands that made the play. Batting the ball away on an attempted touchdown pass. Excellent job. Way to knock it down.
And 3 yards on the carry there as his defense holds strong and takes it to 4th and goal. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. The kick by Sanders is good.
2 minutes left in the game.
And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach.
Yeah, this game.
Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now it's Ajayi. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. They'll run here with Balaj.
Need a first down there. I need a first. Good luck. It'll cost you next week, John Jerry. You'll be fine. You'll be back next week. This is 4-down territory right here for sure, though.
Again, it's Balaj. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He connected on his first this from 41.
Lowest scoring
Sanders' kick is good, and that will stretch the lead up to 13. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off.
Yep.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
Make you fall to 5 and 6.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So far, 40 points.
So for Miami, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Cleveland, it's starting to look like it won't be their year as they drop to 5 and 6. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again.
You're always here. You two are always there. The same announcers all over. I wish there was a way they could actually bring you back Madden to do the games. That would be awesome. To hear him announcing the games again. That would be awesome. I haven't heard from none of my college fans. I wonder what happened to them.
Start your week by installing your game plan.
Oh, let's go ahead and simulate that. No, what would be awesome is if they would bring John Madden back to announce the games. If they could find a way to bring his voice back into the game. Him and Pat Summerall. That would be the ultimate. That'd be awesome. Oh, Fletcher Cox. Whatever, bud. Watching your game tape given. I've got you figured out. Your habits, your tendencies. You're not a competent player. And that will be your downfall this week. Okay, Cox. You should be wasting your time texting me, dude. Get your financial planner on the phone. Because when I'm done with you, you'll be looking for a job next week. You talk a big game, man. Let's see you back it up. Alright, what did I get myself into here? Alright. Team must accumulate 150 yards passing and score 2 rushing touchdowns. No problem. No problem. Oh, no, I don't want to sim next week. I want to play this game. Play offense only. Trying to think of what would be the ultimate way for them to do it, though. There has to be a way for them to figure it out. And this week I'm just going to rock with normal uniforms here. Guy only has 29 tackles. He's talking crazy. Okay. What's up, Blind Straight? Thanks for stopping in, bud. 2 o'clock in the morning. What are you doing up, buddy?
I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what should be a great matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Miami Dolphins. With that, let's get down to Hard Rock Stadium
White
in
bartender
Miami.
tonight? Is that why?
Standing by for the call. Here are Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, in just a few short months, this place will be the epicenter of the sporting world when it hosts Super Bowl 54. It's Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. The excitement brewing here in South Florida as a moment ago the Dolphins starters were introduced to this home crowd.
Yep.
They're fired up as well as they get set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the
Blind.
Dolphins
After I'm done with this season here,
the streak continues, doesn't it? They come in
I have to wait to the off season to
meanwhile, for our visitors, the Eagles,
demand my release from the Dolphins, and I'm going to try to sign on with a different team.
Their bodies could probably use a break.
I try to get signed on with the Bears.
And they're really not
That's
as
the
worried
team.
about
I usually try to get signed on with the Bears or the Broncos.
They know they've got the
Those
entire
are the two teams I try to get signed on with.
All they care about is the game in front of them and finishing strong.
Well, there's times where I like to take a lesser team that's never been to the Super Bowl or hasn't had the luck lately to have a decent season and make it good. So we'll see where it goes. Later, Em. Have a good night, dear. I'll hit you up later.
So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery.
Yeah, we got a turnover. I appreciate that. Finally, a turnover.
Let's go. 60 Pittsburgh. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
I think the one team I won't play for is probably Cleveland, though.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
Is to get my
That's a
rushing
run that'll
150
energize an
yards
offensive
and
line. They'll take
touchdowns.
that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
I think if Cincinnati offered me a contract, I'd probably go sign with Cincinnati.
Opening minute and already a trip to the
Even though
red
they've been
zone.
to 2 Super Bowls,
First and
but they have
10
not
right
yet won
at
a
the
Super Bowl.
20. They run it with Ballage. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
But
That's
there
going
are
to go as a loss
three
of
teams,
one on first down.
4 teams I refuse to play
That's
for.
a tough one right there. He ran
I
right
will
into the
not
teeth
play
of the
for the
blitz as the
New
linebacker
Patriots.
was freed up
I
in
will
order
not
to
play for
stuff
the San
that one
Francisco
for a loss.
49ers.
I
I
think
will not
quarterbacks
play for
gotta
the
see
Green Bay
that. Gotta
Packers.
find a way to
And I will
audible into
not
something a
play
little
for the
more
Dallas Cowboys.
advantageous.
Those 4 teams.
We go. 18
Yes, I will play for the Lions, and yes, I'll play for the Vikings.
Joker.
Now Ballage.
Why you...
And he'll be out of bounds.
Parker,
taking
why'd
it
you let
just
him go,
shy
man?
of the 10 at
Why'd
the
you let him
11
go,
of the
Parker?
12. They get 9 yards
What's
back
Parker
on the run
thinking?
there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
53. Check 53. Six guy. Check 6 guy.
Parker, I don't know why Parker came off his block there.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal.
I can't stand Green
You're
Bay.
facing a top 5 team.
I can't stand Green Bay or San Francisco or Dallas or New
When they're
England.
that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so because then you turn into a
Nope.
shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
It'll be a
I need to
3-yard
get in.
pickup, and it brings up second and
I need to get
goal.
for a touchdown here to help
So
with
the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal.
get some XP here.
They'll go to
There we go.
P. Try to pound it in.
Our third
He's
string
gonna
running
ball
back.
his way into the end zone for the Dolphins score. Samaje Perine, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike
probably
first here
go.
in this opening quarter.
Look at teams that have not won a Super Bowl or have not been to a
How
Super
about
Bowl.
the guy running behind his pads
So-
into the end zone?
What does that mean?
That
when a guy
definitely knocks
says
off
running
Green Bay,
behind
San
his
Francisco,
man?
Dallas, and New England. So those 4 teams are off the table.
So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over.
Big stop, G. Big stop. Let's go. Check. Check out. Ready.
They'll start with a give here to Ballage.
Parker, you let the guy go again.
And some room to work. There he goes left side. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Kalen
The
Ballage,
Raiders.
79 yards. yards.
The Raiders?
And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points.
Oh, about the Raiders.
And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now.
Oh, yeah, well, you know, Dave Casper. Yes. Have you seen that video?
So the football will be at the 25
I think it's out here on YouTube. It's by TPS. How Howie Long almost became a Chicago Bear. How interesting would that have been with Howie Long with the Bears?
They'll start on the ground with Balaj. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
But I think it was
the ball in this situation
the Bears that didn't pull the trigger.
Team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
I forgot what call
it's a tendency breaker.
But that would have been something sweet, man. How we line with the Bears.
And he'll give it here to his running back.
Why would I not hit the gap?
As he's across the 40 to the 41. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he'll get it
well,
out
I definitely got my 150 yards rushing
right in midfield at the 50.
There.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Come on.
Here's Pirine.
Oh, definitely now.
Pass of 20. And all the way down to the 10-yard line.
CMC for sure. CMC for sure. You need to take CMC.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
I would take CMC.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He was trying to get his second touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a second. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
In your face. With 6-6, pull it high. Spot now.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play.
How they're taking him off the field.
We'll get an update when we come back.
He's going to the bench or locker room. Oh, he's going to the locker room. He's gone for a seat. He's done for a day. Somebody's only got one running back now. Shit.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Who am I getting here? Pitt Wilson.
They'll set up a throw. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Albert Wilson, touchdown number 15 of the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass his young quarterback throws, and with the success that his team has had,
I'm partial to McCaffrey because of me being a Broncos fan also. Ed McCaffrey, his dad, I was a huge fan of Ed McCaffrey. It's a shame that their son, his other son, Max, just hasn't worked out to be an NFL player.
So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line.
Bravo.
Pitt Wilson on the streak.
Now back to throw. Going to look deep for Wilson. That's caught at the 25. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
There he was.
Albert Wilson, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing.
With their second pick in the second round.
That's a great
pick
way
number
to send
50.
a message to the opposing team.
The person I want them to go after is the quarterback, Jalen Hurts from Oklahoma. That's who I want the Bears to draft in the second round with their second pick in the second round at pick number 50. Oh, Elway, dude. I used to get teased so much as a kid when Elway took the Broncos to those 3 straight Super Bowls and lost. I would just be harassed big time because I was a Broncos fan. And when he won those 2 in a row, the haters shut up.
This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the third quarter.
And I'm glad he went out on top. He was one of the best. I gotta say, he was one of the best of all time.
On first down,
stop just because I'm a big fan of Elway. That's the same, man.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit.
No, Derek Carr ain't coming. No.
It would have been the first sack of the game instead.
Oh,
they were able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete
pass. I knew that was going to happen. No, Derek Carr's not coming. The Bears are going to draft.
From the 25.
And I pray and hope they draft Jalen Hurts from Oklahoma.
Now Pirine, and an alley to run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across.
He's under the radar, big time.
Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack.
And don't forget, not just the 3 amigos, man.
Guys have to make a lot of tackles.
He had that Orange Crush defense. Well, the nastiest defense in the NFL at the time.
First and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki.
My tight end with those moves. Tight end with the moves. How many tight ends you see like that?
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Just more of the same there, partner. Guys have just been running free in the secondary this entire game. No pass rush. A lot of passes completed. It's been an easy day for them.
I gotta say, besides Elway back in the day during the Orange Crush days, back then, I would say probably my second favorite player in the Broncos at that time was Steve Atwater.
Inside the 30 now,
besides
first
Elway.
and 10. They'll run it here with Pirine. Down right around the 25.
The Bears haven't had a good tight end since they let Greg Olsen walk away. That was the last good tight end they ever had.
Ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Before that was Emory Moorhead.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He gets it into the arms of Parker, complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14.
He gets his first catch there, but all in all, when you're talking about the #1 receiver in the NFL coming into this game, and we're just talking about the first catch there, I think they're doing a nice job of bottling him up.
Now a carry for Pirine. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Oh, his age is up there, that's why. But I think he's going to... I think Olsen's going to surprise a lot of people this year. Up there in Seattle.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
They'll run again with Pirine. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets
the Bears should have never got rid of Olsen in my mind. Never.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's going to ball his way
into the fullback's second or third touchdown of the season.
It's the fullback. His first touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins are able to extend that advantage. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Something you don't see in the NFL these days is fullbacks.
Third quarter action. This offense will have a 1st and 10 as they get set for the next drive.
All day. Check 43.
They start on the ground with Perine.
Oh,
and
Jesus.
to run.
Man, semi-care ran through that sideways.
He's got daylight. 20, 10.
That's the biggest hole I've ever seen.
Miami touchdown. Samaje Perine, 85
Nice,
yards.
nice.
As his guys continue to put this one out of reach. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Oh, I spanked Brady earlier in the episodes.
Now the offense back out
He's
onto the
getting
field as they'll
extremely
take
tired,
over
though.
here in the final minute of this third quarter.
We're not going to show a circle around him yet.
It's Perine to begin the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's my 3rd string running back. I got no
They'll
choice.
break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL.
It started in my backup got
Sports.
injured in this game. I've never seen that before.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Big Griffin.
Again, here's Perine. And an alley to run. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Samaje Perine with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year, as his guys continue to pour it on. So what was already a game?
If I could make that guy my starter, I would. I would get rid of the other 2. Oh.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line
I'm gonna
as
keep
this
running, damn
offense
ball.
gets set to take over. The drive starts with a handoff to Perine. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
It's hard to hold me under 20 or at 20 points. It's hard
It
to.
looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of
Yeah, I ran the wrong way on that play. That's all right,
And
though.
not a whole lot doing there.
That's
So
all
getting
right.
up to about the 28-yard line.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30.
25.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Why not? Why
Here's
not?
Matt
Let's
Hawk
make it.
now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And how about this, a fake? And he's going to let it go deep. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out.
Oh, well. If I had a small, if it was a closer game, I would have just
on the board. We'll see if that
ran
trend
it out.
continues.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Watch the safety creep.
Yeah, I won't play. I played online one time, dude. I'm not that good. And I got my, never again will I go back online and play, man, Ultimate Team.
Make it 2nd down.
No. No. I got my ass handed
2 minutes left to
Ain't
play
gonna
in this
happen
football
again.
game here on EA Sports.
As you see on my team, I'm not a diehard Madden player, so.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. Give him 3 on first down.
Get close to
It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
All-time leading rushing in the game, right? Yards.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. He'll drop to throw.
Why don't you
to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Graham make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And able to catch it, but he's out of bounds.
No! No, 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 no.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3.
Oh, they got him a chance to play.
Seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. To throw, it's Wentz. He's going to let it fly. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15.
Oh, way to end the game.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points. Continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Dolphins, the streak continues as they push their mark to a perfect 12-0 now on the year. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try again next week at home against Philadelphia. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Yeah, he's didn't make it well, but I think he actually went to the arena football afterwards, if I'm not mistaken. Jarrett Payton. I'm trying to think. I think he went to the University of Miami and played college ball down there with the Hurricanes. And I didn't make it with the Dolphins. I think he ended up going to the XFL. The Arena League, and play with the Chicago Rush, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken now, he's in partners with Steve McMichael with the hockey team, the Chicago Steel, that plays out of Hoffman Estates. I wish I could work on getting his speed up. Let's take a look at my contract. Even though I've thrown 2 interceptions in my career so far. All right, no problem, Blind Stray. I was about to end this episode anyway. I was just going to look through my stats here and everything like that. So you have a good night, man, and I'll catch you later, most likely in Rhodes chat tomorrow. And I'm gonna probably, I know you're gonna say, I'm gonna probably end up streaming another game, another episode here, just to get another episode up. But yeah, I got probably there about 5 minutes, maybe 5 minutes left, and I'll be done with the stream. So, what view message from for these? OC wants to debrief you before the final quarter of the season. What does my OC have to say to me? Great win this week. When you get this far into the season, everyone's exhausted. Team starts to buckle. Wins can be hard to come by. I've noticed that in the past 2 games. But you know, fucks, you've been the cornerstone of this offense this year. You got a special arm, and we relied on it all season. The next 4 weeks are important to us. We're 12-0. With a rookie quarterback, it's almost unbelievable. You know what? I can be greedy and say reflect on your record, but I just want to focus on the future. That's it. Let's not reflect on the record. Let's focus on the future. I'm not interested in what we've done in over 12 weeks. I'm worried about finishing the season on a high note possible. You're right. Our record doesn't really matter because the goal is the same no matter what. We need to play hard, and we need to win the rest of our games. Let's finish strong, okay? Hey, no problem. We going undefeated. We go into the Super Bowl. We get win the Super Bowl. And I'm going to say, hasta la vista. I'm leaving Miami for another team. Yeah, what can you say, Fletcher? Fetcher clock? You just got your handed to you. But before I end this, let's advance to next week. And I'm going to show you, I'm not sure how much of it you caught there, Blind, of these previous episodes.
By installing your game plan.
But I'm going to go through the schedule real quick and let you see how close, these games have not been close all year. And look at 66-38 over the Ravens. Smoked Tom Brady and the Patriots 70-31. Beat the Cowboys 60-31. Beat the Chargers 62-30. Beat the Skins 80-22. I mean, it seems it's just been getting tougher and tougher though as it goes by. And if you look, my next episode will be stay in New York at MetLife Stadium. 2 games in a row at MetLife Stadium against the Jets and the Giants. And that will be episode 9, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. And then episode 10 will be versus Cincinnati, and then back against the Patriots. What I did against the Jets. See, the Jets, I smoked them. And then against the Patriots, yeah, I smoked them too. So it's going to be an undefeated season. Alright, everybody. So this is going to be it for this episode. I appreciate everyone who has stopped in. Blind Straight, appreciate it. M-Star, appreciate you stopping in as well. This is your 00 fucks given. I'm out, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.